Let's talk about IndyFurCon 2022, Furries on Broadway. It was the first convention I wasn't taken to by my mom because she passed away earlier this year in February. I miss her. I do. But the focus here is IndyFurCon 2022. I'll make a separate video about remembering my mom. Probably next week, in the new year. Anyway. Or maybe Friday. We'll see. Anyway. As you can see, this is some stuff I got from IndyFurCon 2022. Except the lanyard and the badge of my persona, which I got at IFC 2021. Well, I commissioned the badge at IFC 2021 and I got it in the mail. But I got the lanyard last year. Anyway, the others I got this year. As you can see, I have my convention badge and some things I bought from using this and this one. But I got this from a friend of mine, TK, after her model horse panel again. That was really nice. I'm so glad that I have this little accessory from TK. It's wonderful. Anyway, IFC 2020 started chill. We waited in Reg for an hour. Not too bad, except the whole being blah because we had Fazoli's super family meal. My brother and I split the super family meal. We saved about half of it because we knew from last year that eating all that would have been a very bad idea. Glad we did because I would have been completely out of it for the Thursday night dance in MST3K. So after Reg, I did some dancing at the Thursday night dance, and I played some Ragnarok Origin, because why not? And in MST3K, oh gosh, MST3K, the movie was The Apple from 1980, one of the weirdest movies I've ever watched. And now it's inspired my creativity. There's going to be a story arc based on that in a collection of other adventures in the future next year. It's going to be fun. Anyway, there was a whole bunch of stuff I wrote down from IFC because I decided to take notes while at IFC to do my IFC writing. That includes all the drinking rules the audience introduced to torture the participants in the drinking portion of the MST3K panel. For example, whenever Danny DeVito tweets, drink. So, you had a bunch of, furries drinking to this weird movie where the audience were torturing them with really strange drinking rules. And it escalated to the point where things happened after I left the panel to go to bed because I wanted to go to bed. But I didn't fall asleep till 12 a.m. anyway, which was like an hour after I got back to the room. Dumb me. Oh, well. It's a lot to cover, to be honest. I remember IC 2022 the best because I wrote the most about it. So I'm just gonna do more highlight stuff. For example, I did open mic for the second time at IFC 2022. It was a lot of fun. It wasn't perfect, but I was pretty funny. And I learned a lot of themes from Alkali Bismuth and Boozy Badger about how to do things better from that panel, which helped at MFF this year at open mic. We'll get to that in my next real life video. Anyway, I basically went on about my stories and it was quite humorous. I enjoyed it. I also enjoyed hearing stuff from the other people who had the balls to get up for open mic. It was wonderful. And of course there was Status's Question This, a panel where a panelist gives a topic and the audience picks a word in that topic. And then the participants of the panel have to ask a question as if that word were an answer. Well, phrase or whatever. It was absolutely chaotic and I loved it. It's the first time I saw Question This in person and I'm so glad I did. I didn't know what was going in, and I'm glad I didn't ruin it for myself by watching videos of previous questionless panels before it. Oh yeah, and I got to hang out with Status more. That was a wonderful facet to IFC, and of course, hanging around Alcoy was great too. And I bought a copy of Status's new album, released around IFC 2022, so I'm glad about that. It's in physical CD form, which is great. This year at IFC, I left more than I've ever left in a single weekend in my entire lifetime, before or since. I left so much. There was so much hilarious programming going on. I literally got to go up for World's Worst game at the classic Whose Line Is It Anyway? And I was pretty good. I could have been funnier, but I was pretty good. I pretty much got to participate in some level at several different panels, such as TK's Pictionary, just like it for 2019. Pictionary was fun. Pictionary was really fun. It was quite a lightning round style, so it was absolutely ridiculous. And of course, some things from the Apple recurred as jokes for the entire weekend, such as BIM. People would just randomly chant BIM, BIM, BIM at some of the other panels, and it was absolutely amazing. And then there was convention war stories. Well, horror stories, whichever one was called. That was fun. I got to hear about a time where Alkali saw a lake explode. Yeah. That was something else. Like, the amount of stuff I experienced was amazing. We didn't stay in the actual hotel IFC is held at this year because apparently you have to be like 21 to get a room there. And my brother and I aren't 21, so we got a room at the Red Roof Inn, which wasn't that bad of a walk to and from the convention. It really wasn't. It was simple. No big deal whatsoever. So yeah, my brother and I went together in his car. It was a really good time. I would go more, but I'd like to make this video upload in a decent amount of time, so I'm going to end it here. See ya!